like a well-oiled crew. Their training is tremendous. They are on duty 24/7 to assist persons or vessels in distress from F-18 Florida, all the way to the Texas-Louisiana border up to 250 miles offshore, all from Coast Guard Air Station, New Orleans. Always ready for Coast Guard seas. HH-65 Dolphin. We're going to see it come by as well, but look at this as it hovers. We'll be talking a little bit later on with Major. Advances in technology have made it easier, but it's still a skill that has to be learned by every helicopter pilot to handle it manually. We'll be launching those F-18 Hornets from VFA-204, the River Rattlers, in just a couple of minutes. But as we get ready for that, I want you to give the members of the crew of the HH-65 as it comes by, it's my pleasure to introduce the narrator for the VFA-204 demonstration. He is Lieutenant Commander Brian Williams. Ruby Rod is his call sign. Ruby Rod, it's all yours, my friend. Good morning.
Thanks a lot, Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lieutenant Commander Brian Ruby Rod Williams. On behalf of the United States Naval Reserve, Captain Williams, naval aviators across the fleet. These men and women have mastered these maneuvers in the training environment and ultimately proven their success in combat. Please direct your attention to the left, where you will see, hear, and feel each Hornet as they perform full afterburner takeoffs. maximum power, producing 32,000 pounds of thrust, propelling the Hornets into the air. 2 separate ships will demonstrate the section takeoff. During this maneuver, the wingman will maintain precise positioning throughout the takeoff roll and into the air. I would like to introduce the pilots performing in today's demonstration. Aircraft call sign River 1 is piloted by Commander Borev Borat Celentano, our commanding officer. Borat hails from Long Beach, California, and served for 11 years on active duty before transitioning to left and right to demonstrate the 1v1 capabilities of the pilots and aircraft. As the Hornets merge, Watch as Rihanna evaluates the energy and geometry of both aircraft and maneuvers this section to gain an offensive advantage. Once in the offensive position, the Hornets can employ multiple air-to-air missiles. The simulated missiles at their fingertips are the AIM-120 AMRAAM and the AIM-9 Sidewinder. Eventually, Rihanna and his wingman Jackal will saddle in for a tracking gunshot with the M61 20mm Vulcan cannon. Hornet aircrew are often tasked with the mission of fighting.
4-5, in rocket. 4-5, good rocket. Good job.
4-5, clear back. Ground forces request an immediate show of force at low altitude and high speed. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Hornet show of force.
We're 1, 2, push.
Watch as Rihanna takes the flight vertical using the Hornet's superior handling characteristics and 3D geometry to gain an offensive advantage against the adversary. The Hornet has a top speed of... Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, Jackal and the Hornet high-speed pass. And some close that orchestrates the attack. River 4 cleared high. River 4 cleared high. Afterburner. His body will be subjected to 7 times the normal force of gravity throughout the maneuver, straining his body and leg. Hook down from the right for the carrier configuration pass. Each aircraft flies the carrier landing pattern, adjusting for winds, glide slope, landing, and angle to catch all the arresting wires strung across the flight deck. river flight of 4 to 4 touch and goes from the left via the diamond break. From the left, Bora will fly a constant angle of attack approach used to bring the 34,000-pound Hornet safely to a stop in just 300 feet. Bora must advance the throttles to full power at touchdown to prevent the Hornet from settling off the boat should the hook fail to catch one of the arrestor wires. Gentlemen, get your cameras ready. The Hornet photo pass. and VFA-204, we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to perform our air power demonstration here at NAS JRB New Orleans. We appreciate your continued support as we serve our great nation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the VFA-204 River Rattlers and the voice of the team. He is Lieutenant Commander Brian Ruby Rod Williams. Ruby Rod, nice job, dude. Great to work with you this weekend. All the best to you and everybody in the unit. Now, out in front of you right now, as these aircraft land, we're going to take you back to World War II carrier operations when an airplane just like this, one of over 12,000 that were built, was actually involved in carrier operations. And in order to make room for these airplanes on the deck of a carrier, they didn't stick their wings out, they folded them up. And that made room from a 41-foot wingspan down to, maybe 18 feet, maybe a little less. And they can park a whole lot more airplanes that way. That practice continues today, even with the FA-18 Hornet, the FA-18 Super Hornet, and the F-35C Lightning II. Mark Hubbard, call sign Mother, is the pilot of the FG-1D Corsair that we see here right now. He'll be participating in the United States Navy's Legacy flight a little bit later on, but it is great to see this airplane here at NASJRB New Orleans, especially alongside the B-51 Mustang that we've already seen flown today by Scott Scooter Yoke. We want to thank Chevron Oronite Oak Point. They're proud to serve as the presenting sponsor of the 2022 New Orleans Airshow. For almost 80 years, Oak Point has produced fuel and lubricant additives that are important to the world, helping enable our modern way of life. Our specialty additives manufacturing plant services the marine shipping industries, railroads, the automotive industry, and many other applications. Chevron Oronite Oak Point, delivering value in many ways now and into the future. Mother will be back in a little bit. We also are going to be welcoming back the F-15s. They are over your shoulder and to the right. They'll be coming in to beat up the field a little bit. And we've got